Hey guys, it's LegomationStudio here with an awesome event info for you guys. Guess what is coming up? That's right, the BrickCon 2010. Most of you know what BrickCon is by now, but if you don't, it's really awesome. I've done it the past 3 years. Last 2 years I made a video. Last year I actually was not able to upload the video. Just a bunch of problems happened. People always ask me about that. Main thing is it's just a bunch of problems with editing software, and that was that time of the year last year where I had all these problems with computers, and I just finally bought my own laptop, and it's been fine ever since. But it's just, if you don't know what BrickCon is, it's this awesome event. It's usually 4 days, and 4 or 5 days, and 2 of the days are public. And what it is you just go into a exhibition hall at Seattle, downtown Seattle. And it's basically you go around and view hundreds of models created by Lego hobbyist builders from ages 10 to 100 really, and they build masterpieces, and you just get to walk around and look at all these crazy awesome things. Like, just the sets and parts and minifigs that they make are just crazy bizarre and awesome. And you get to walk around and just look at it, talk to the people who made it. There's many sections. Each year BrickCon has a theme. There were zombies themes. Last year was bugs themes. The year before was zombie. And this year it's Tales of the Brick. Don't know exactly what that means, but I guess they're supposed to be like stories that they make within it. People don't always go by that, but that's just kind of the main theme this year. There's a space theme, which is my favorite actually. Or I should say there is Bionicle theme. But yeah, just Bionicle Mock theme. There's a whole table dedicated to each thing. Like there's regular Lego City. I mean, things range from small little cities, which are even just really cool, some of the buildings and stuff that they have there, and they range from that all the way to giant bugs and zombie fights and scenes of zombies and stuff. It's really awesome. Here's a couple pictures and videos that you guys can look at, but really, it's just this awesome convention, and there's a lot to it. This is just the beginning. Here's the other info. There's basically, it's in the Seattle Center Exhibition Hall, Seattle, Washington. It's October 2nd to October 3rd. That's the public convention from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The admission is $7 per person. Kids under 4 are free, but I don't assume any of you guys watching YouTube are 4. And basically, what it says is we welcome media at our event. And media as in LegomationStudio, that's right. Now, I usually go in and bring a camera, but sadly this year, guys, I just can't, I'd have to bring it home, edit it all, and I'm busy with the documentary and so much other things inside school filming and stuff that I'm just sorry, but I'm not going to be able to make a video this year, but I know other people will. I usually have made a video, and it feels bad because I thought last year since I didn't make one, I should make a really awesome one this year, but I want to dedicate my time to other things, so I might bring a camera just to get a couple things on film and pictures, but I'm not going to make a big video and put it up on YouTube, sadly. I know, it sucks. But, okay, then on to the next part. So the tickets, yeah, $7 per person for the public exhibition, which is what most people go to, the 2nd and the 3rd, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., but I would suggest you get there at 10 or 10:30, because that's when you can get the prizes. Last year, the line was huge. I mean, really, it took forever to get in there, and it just got so out of control, just crazy. But I mean, it's fun. Now, here's the catch. When you buy a ticket and you go in, you actually are entered to win prizes. So when you're walking around the exhibition hall looking at all these awesome things, they call ticket names, and if your ticket wins, you get a free Lego set. They range from $10 to $80 sets. So they usually have 5 per day that they give out, and it's really a cool thing to add to it. They've got food there that you can buy in case you ever get hungry, and a really cool thing too is, you go to a BrickCon and you're wondering, well, I'm just looking at these creations. What if I wanted to buy one? Well, guess what? There is a whole nother section. Now, it's very busy, and I suggest going there first sometimes, because what it is, it's a whole section dedicated to selling classic Lego sets. So really old sets from the very beginning until now. They sell present sets too. And you can buy all these, like, sometimes they'll have, if you're lucky, Throwbots, or they'll have really old Lego Star Wars. Now, it is on the bit on the expensive side, but that's because they're also planning to bring, you know, $100 at least, to just, if you're going to spend on that. But there are other stuff that are cheaper. They have custom minifigs ranging from Brick Arms, which is really cool. They have Halo minifigs now, from just minifigs. Like, if there's a minifig from the past couple years, like a Jango Fett is the rarest of all Lego Star Wars, and like they just give a bunch of random figures that you can choose from, or they give custom clones with like jetpacks and stuff that you can buy. And most of the people don't like making deals, but last year what I got was the Millennium Falcon. I made a review on that, the original one released like a couple years ago, and it was $120 that I bought it for, originally $80, so that just shows you how the price will go up if you plan to buy classic sets. Bionicle, sadly, they don't have too many classic sets, actually. A lot of the sets that they give there of Bionicle, unless they're the newer ones, they're just mocks, and they're the crappiest mocks ever, you know. Last year, I actually made a really funny part in the video that I sadly was not able to upload, where I filmed them, and I was, like, saying fail mocks, and I had Keyboard Cat play to it. But you guys, it's really awesome, and yeah, so you get to go in, and you can purchase stuff, too. Just everything that you would want. And they even have sneak preview of sets coming out 2011. They usually have one little box selected to that, and they have a whole part where there's computers so you can check out Lego Universe. It's just this most awesome convention ever. And if you live in the state of Washington, I would really recommend driving down to Seattle. The link is right here, or I'll put it in the description too. It's www.brickcon.org. You can go there, check it all out, read it, tell your parents, tell everyone you really want to do this, because I'm going to be there. These are the dates that I'm going to be walking around. I am going both October 2nd and October 3rd. Last year, I was only there for one day for the public event, so sadly, I wasn't able to get most of you. I was only there for the October 3rd, but I'll be there 2nd and 3rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., and I'll just be walking around with a giant sign that says LegomationStudio, so just come up, say hello, talk to you. Some people brought cameras last year, took pictures with me, and the most awesome guy ever, and I really wanted to talk about him in the BrickCon vid for last year, but yeah, again, I'm saying it didn't work out. He's awesome. His name is Bionicle Freak Man. I'm putting a link in the description so you guys can really just go check him out. He is actually from California. He flew with his dad to come to BrickCon, and that shows you real commitment right there. Now, of course, he didn't come just for the public exhibition, because he's a really awesome guy. I mean, he brought his own cards and everything, and he had an interview with me. I can't wait to see him this year. It'll be totally awesome, kind of a little reunion. And but he came all the way from California. Now you're saying, wait, just for a public exhibition? Well, that's right. There is a private convention. The private convention is open from the September 30th all the way to October 3rd. But the main private exhibition is from September 30th to October 1st. So those 3 days are just private conventions and exhibitions. And I talked to Bionicle Freak Man because he did it. It is more expensive. It's but like $65 per person. But you'd buy them online. If you plan to go outside of Washington, or you are in Washington, or even Seattle. I was going to do the private convention, but it cuts into my school time, and I just didn't want to do that. But you get these awesome deals, you get a badge, and you get 3 days of just private convention. You get to go in, there's no rush, there's always a crowd on the public exhibitions, which is what I'm going to, but there's always crowds, so people and stuff. You get to go there by yourself, get a private, if that's why it's called private convention, so you can actually talk to people and do everything by yourself. Now, I think the first day of the private convention is 18 and over, but there's some other days where you can go, and it's basically the private convention. What do you think it is? Private convention. You get to go there and look at things. Sadly, the selling stuff, the classic stuff that you actually get to buy and purchase stuff, isn't there for the private conventions, so that's public convention only. So that's a thumbs up for that part of the public convention. But if you're interested in any of this, guys, I don't want to go on. This video is getting so long. Just go to BrickCon.org, www.brickcon.org. The link is in the description. And check it out. Just read everything. It's 34,000 square feet of display space. And they've actually added an extra room, 6,000 square feet, for extra convention activities, the Rainier room. And just totally, God, this is awesome. So guys, really, I don't know what more to say to make you guys go. but it's just gonna be totally cool. I'll be walking around with a giant LegomationStudio sign. I'll even be giving out little business cards that I gave out last year, and just can't wait to see any of you guys there. It's a really awesome convention. You get to meet other people as well. You get to meet people from BZ Power that have come there, some other YouTubers, and really it's just an overall just awesome convention. I can't stop saying this enough. So if you really live in the Washington area, or if you are dedicated enough to fly out like what Bionicle Freakman does from California. There was even someone from like Idaho last year. I mean, that just, guys, that shows the size of this amazing thing. But really, just head on down. It's just going to be totally awesome. So I'll be there October 2nd, which is a Saturday, and October 3rd, both days, walking around, meet and greet with me. Check me out. I'll have my sign up. And yeah, no, it'll be pretty cool. So check out the website for sure. See you guys there.